We're talking about Drake's album. Don't waste your time listening to the new Drake albums. I've taken my time to listen to them so you don't have to. And I'm going to be sharing with you 10 of the best songs that you can add to your playlist. For those of you living under a rock, Uncle Aubrey just dropped 3 new albums, surprise albums. We were all expecting him to drop Iceman, but he went further and added 2 albums to it, which is Habibti and Maid of Honor. And in those 3 albums, he dropped 43 songs. 43! Nobody has time to listen to 43 songs. And most of those songs are just filler songs anyway. So the first song I'm going to tell you to listen to is the last song on Maid of Honor, which is Princess. Even though I think this song is a 3 over 10, like the first 32 seconds of the song was absolute nonsense. It had no meaning. It should have just started at 32 seconds. Princess would have been a banger. Drake messed it up. The song had no peak. Amazing Shape featuring Popcan. This one is a blast, actually. Like this one is going to be added on everybody's playlist if you ask me. It has strong replay value, so I'll give this one like 7.5 over 10. Most people already had this one on TikTok and the rest. Which one? Which one? Which one? I wouldn't really rate the song like that. It's a feel good song, the vibe in that one. Because really, so the Maid of Honor is like a feel good album. Most of the songs there are also like in that tempo. They are fast paced songs, they are dance songs, just feel good songs. That is the idea. Iceman was really a rap album. The Habibti was like an R&B album, and in the Maid of Honor, those were the only 3 songs I really fucked with. That's Princess, Amazing Shape, and which one? Which one? Which one? Getting to Habibti. Could be Valentine. So I remember this one, Gen 5. I remember why I liked this song because it started off, slow, like the Drake rhythm. Then the lyrics was really hard because one of the first things he said between the first 25 seconds was, by the time I give you your Christmas gift, baby, it will already be Valentine. And that cracked me up. So it was funny, it was witty, and it's the kind of thing you expect from Drake. When you're making songs and your very first lines are catchy, everybody wants to listen to the end because you're like, oh, okay, if you can come out this strong, let's listen to the end. Still on that album, still on the Habibti album, WNBA was. I'm trying to remember why I like it. Let me play it again. That kind of song you play on a night drive with, your shouty. So the remaining songs are on Iceman. The songs worth listening to on Iceman. This one is Don't Worry. Don't Worry was. So I like Don't Worry because just into the song already, 10 seconds is already giving you the whole vibe of the song. He's jumping straight into the song. We are not getting the whole 1 minute intro and unnecessary instrumentals. And the reason I also fell in love with Don't Worry, I wouldn't even say fall in love, but yeah, the reason I liked it is because of what he was saying. He was vulnerable and he was real on this one. And when he started talking about, when I give my everything, will that be enough for you? I think the reason I connected so much to that was because I also had a song like that where I used the same exact lyrics. And yeah, when you hear a song that just connects to you, it connects to you. And that is the main reason I like this song. The next song was Too Hard for the Radio. This song reminded me of Tupac, Too Hard for the Radio. Although I didn't like the intro, I think Wasting 20 seconds doing it's just unnecessary, really. Be smoke. Okay, so this song, Make Them Pay, would have been a really good song. A really good song. The chorus was on point. It would have been a universal song if Drake didn't start addressing the beef on it. I don't have a problem with Drake addressing his beef. Unlike people that are talking about, oh, why is he addressing the beef? Of course he's going to address the beef. But I just think this was not the song to talk about beef on. I just wanna be free because in today's world most people are feeling stuck in their predicaments and in their conditions, singing a song about freedom, freedom of. I feel like you should have approached the song like differently, talk about freedom of mind, freedom from the circumstances, but not talking about that whole beef thing. He had so many other songs to talk about that, but it shouldn't have been on Make Them Pay. So because of that, I'm rating Make Them Pay a 5/10 as well. But one of my best song on the album was Shabang. Shabang was a good song because it's easy. It's easy to relate to, and it's like it's like it will be everybody's go-to song because it's easy to learn. It's kind of not like us in the way that anybody can sing it. Shabang is a song that you'll hear twice and you know like 50% of the lyrics, which when it comes to hits, that is what it's about. It's about how people can remember, how fast people can remember your lyrics and all. So Shabang was that. So yeah, Shabang will be another 7.5 for me because I heard it and I liked it on the first on the first listen. I liked it. Where does it go? My head. Yeah. The 10th one. Okay, I'm going to give you a bonus one actually. The 10th one will be Janice. Shut the up. Janice. So this, I love this song because it reminded me of one song that Drake did with Party Next Door. I can't remember the song right now, but yeah, this one really took me back to that time, and I just loved the melody and the way he approached this song. So that's why I really liked this one. And the last song I'll talk about on this album is Make Them Cry. And I'm talking about Make Them Cry because Make Them Cry was the first song. And I feel like he came in hard with that one. He just went in deep and shared some very personal stories and vulnerable stories. He talked about even his father having cancer on this one or battling cancer. So yeah, this was a good one. I'll rate it a 7 as well, 7/10. So yeah, overall it wasn't a bad album. Overall, I think that's like a 7/10. But I do think it released too many songs. I feel like most of the songs are fillers. Most of the songs shouldn't have even made it to these albums at all. I feel like he could have picked the best of them and just made one album, and it would have been a classic instead of oversaturating the airways with the song. I think he was trying to play it safe. I think after the whole Kendrick beef, and the whole hype about Iceman, he wanted to play it safe because most people were expecting Iceman to just, drop and address the beef, or people were waiting to see what he was going to talk about. So he wanted to now surprise everybody, be like, oh, okay, I'm not just addressing the beef. I'm giving you an R&B album. I'm giving you a dance album. Just trying to play it safe. So if you don't like this one, like this one. If you don't like this one, like this one. But it's too much at the end of the day, man. I think he needs to be more confident in his picks, pick the best songs, and just leave it at that, man. I think Drizzy Drake, like his talent has never been disputed, and he shouldn't let Kendrick get under his nerves. Peace.